Hi, this is Gregg Braden. I'd like to talk to you about my brand new book, The Turning Point, Creating Resilience in a Time of Extremes. I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to share this information with you about this new book, and especially now, one of the first questions that people have asked me now that I've had the chance to know about this book is, where does it fit within the context of all the books that have been written in the past? I have written a number of books in the past, and for many people, they appear to cover very divergent topics. They say, why don't you just zero in on one topic? Is it about healing, or is it about peace, or is it about compassion? What are you writing about? The books actually follow a template that I created years ago in my life, and it is linked directly to what is called a pyramid of thinking. Every civilization, every culture, every organization, every religious tradition has had to answer specific questions that help their followers, their members, their congregations, their populations to deal with life. If you can envision an inverted pyramid, the points at the bottom, that very first question in the bottom is maybe the most important. Where does life come from? The second one, where does human life come from? The third one, what is our relationship to our bodies? The fourth one, what is our relationship to the world beyond our bodies? The fifth one, what is our relationship to the past? And the sixth question is, how do we go about solving our problems when things get tough? Do we compete or do we cooperate? These are called perennial questions. And if we look closely, what you'll see is that each of the books I've written in the past has answered one of these questions in one way or another. The new book, The Turning Point, Creating Resilience in a Time of Extremes, now takes us one step further. Rather than answering any single question specifically, it builds upon everything that the best science of our time and 5,000 years of spiritual traditions now help us to understand about ourselves, and it gives us the strategies to apply those understandings and that wisdom precisely to the things that we're all facing in our lives today, to our time of extremes. The extremes of climate change and the havoc that it's wreaking upon the way that we feed ourselves in the world. It's showing up at higher prices for food at the grocery stores and on our dinner tables. The economic systems that are now buckling and collapsing under the strain of climate change, as well as other things. All of these, we can no longer separate these big issues in the world from what's happening in our everyday lives. Our lives are changing, and they're changing faster than we've been prepared to deal with, and it's happening in ways that we're simply not used to. This book is designed specifically for you and for me, your family, my family, our communities right now, to help us embrace the opportunities that our time of extremes is creating, and give us the template of strategies, specific strategies in our personal lives, in our health, in our finances, in our careers, that help us to make the very, very best and to learn to thrive in this time of extremes simply than just surviving. Hope you enjoy The Turning Point as much as I enjoyed writing this book. Thank you so much.